Okay, welcome to the very first episode of Handmade Tales. A lot of the fundraising that I'm able to do personally for the sanctuary is through handmade crafts. A lot of you probably are familiar with my soaps, and recently started the little crocheted Piggie Pals that are made with the same fragrance oils as the soaps. Inspired by my daughter, who said that she didn't want to use her soaps because she enjoyed how they made the drawer smell. She didn't want to give that up. So I started making something that could be a long-term fragrance provider, but still allow her to use her soaps. So anyway, when the Piggie Pals are packaged, they come with a little name tag. I've made a couple of them for the Piggie Pals that have sold recently. They say what the name is. These are not yet inked, so it'll be a lot more clear when they're put on after all of the impressions are blackened, and also with the fragrance. And so I thought I would show you how I go about hand stamping those. And this is going to be interesting for a couple of reasons. I've never done this with video, which shouldn't change physically anything, but I don't know, there's always the little bit of the audience factor. More significantly, in order to get this in frame, where my picture is balanced on a wine glass that I have here, just holding some stamped wine charms that I made. So it's balancing very precariously on a wine glass, and normally I stamp here at the edge, and I have my light almost directly over it. Everything's kind of moved up, and the light is at a different angle. So we'll see what happens. It may go well, it may not at all. But hey, I'll put on some music, and you can watch how some of these handmade items happen. Oops, little offline, but that's part of the beauty of handmade, right? A little bit of rubbing alcohol to take the extra marker off. And that's fairly permanent. How about one more? I'll do the fragrance on this one. I know there's a vanilla almond. We'll do that one. The font that I'm using for these fragrances is kind of a bouncy script where not everything is on the same line. So it's definitely a more challenging font to line up, like a lot. But it's also a really cute font. And I want to get better at it, so this gives me a good opportunity to practice. I'm leaving the tape on the bottom this time, but I'm not really using it for the first part where I did My Name Is and Love Bug. That I was lining everything up directly with the tape, which made it, I had to make sure I had the right letter there. Almond. Lining everything up with the tape, which makes it pretty easy to keep it all in line. This, I'm using it as a visual reference. But again, because of the bounciness of the letters, the fact that it's not supposed to have one straight line. You can see how the foundry intended it to be very up and down and all over the place. And now the rubbing alcohol. Okay, if you ordered a love bug with sandalwood vanilla fragrance and you get your package in the mail and the name tag has an A that is completely offset to the rest of the word, then you know yours is the one that was made right here on camera, the first ever Handmade Tales video.